The challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Pass to Hunter. Now the dish to Capella, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, here's Holmgren. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Hunter, the pass to Capella. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Holmgren.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
Atlanta shooting their first foul shot of the game. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. He can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Outside Collins. In the corner, it's Capella. Hunter with it. And Holmgren pulls it down. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams trying to break free. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Basket good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Trae Young.
More and more promise here as a jump shooter as Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid three-point shot.
In the corner, it's Capella. Murray outside. Clock at 6. Capella with a screen on Giddey. Young drives in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
Yeah, SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trae make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, and a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Shai at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment, has great handle. He can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 5. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Dagnall. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thanks, David.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Bogdanovich, who's checked in for Atlanta. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 7. Over to the left wing. In the corner, it's Hunter. Count it.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Williams. Over Collins. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 9.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bogdanovich. Williams goes back up. That's tipped, and they get it back.
Well, he's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively, and that's starting to make a difference for the team.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Collins and Capella man the post positions. The wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point guard. Dort passes to Holmgren. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. That Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. And a deep three from Young. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Off target with his 3. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Collins passes to Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Inside.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future. That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Giddey, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Young. And he hits it to tie the game up. Young's got 11 points.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trae is a flat-out scorer.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Murray's checked in. Here's Mann. Pass to Robinson Earl. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Joe passes to Robinson Earl. The bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Murray. No points in the game yet for him. Nice move. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Joe. Here's Mann. Sinks the three-pointer. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Capella kicks to Murray. There's the steal. Williams with the ball and guarded by Capella. Stolen by Collins. There's the triple. Atlanta again missing. Oklahoma City leading by 3. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside. He can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Stolen by Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Williams against Collins. Hunter dishes to Collins. Pass to Hunter. And stolen by Wiggins. Driving the lane, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitor.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got Wiggins, and it's Joe in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the case of emergency break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Joe passes to Wiggins. Down low, and it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Williams, a screen on Young. Man passes to Williams.
Capella out there defensively, battling and trying to make an impact on that end of the floor.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul. Substitution on the floor.
For three, Murray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game. Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
The Thunder with another miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Young, good. And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
From deep three-point range. And the pass to Hunter. Now, here is Young. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Capella missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Here's Capella. He kicks it to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. A baseline J. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Young looking it over. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
Deflects the pass. Murray kicks to Capella. Feeds it to Young. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him. The feed to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Atlanta calls timeout. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich is checked in for Murray. Bays subbed in for Trae Young. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the wing right side. Shot to stop the run. Bay, no good. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. The Thunder leading by 6. On the court right now for the Hawks. The wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. And it's Bay in at the point.
Impressive decision there as Giddey just shot that one. No hesitation.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bay. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Bogdanovich knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Johnson. Young is subbed in for Bay. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Holmgren. That's good. On the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Young from deep 3-point range. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Collins, a screen on Giddey. And finished off by Collins.
That's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes
The previous play is under review.
determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Hawks trail by 8. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Lets it go from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got 20.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bogdanovich. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Holmgren. No good again that time. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. He feeds it to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Bogdanovich against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Collins. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. The shot, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 23.
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
And he's way off from outside. The Hawks trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away. Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bogdanovich.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Screen by Capella. Passes it to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. So it's the Thunder now. 6-point lead. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size and challenged the defense with it that time.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. And the Hawks with possession. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich, no luck. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Collins. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Williams finds Giddey. Misses the 3. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and
for a tough contest away from home. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the 1 spot. Now here's Dort to the middle. Here's Williams. Holmgren. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. Boy, very hard not to be impressed with the young Australian, Josh Giddey. This is a young guard who can do absolutely everything.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And there's the rejection. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Launches a 3, buries it from 3. And Doris, the versatility of Giddey is really special.
BA, think about it. He set the record in his rookie season for the youngest player ever to record a triple-double. There's no question this guy is special, and I can't wait to watch his progress.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
To the paint. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Butler passes to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Outside Love. Over Williams. Miami, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Thunder. Right now on a 9-0 run. Williams, a screen on Oladipo. From deep, Holmgren. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Oladipo. Blocked! And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They set a pick toward outside to the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Well, this is the prototypical combo guard, Victor Oladipo. Very effective getting room to shoot off the dribble.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Now Love. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Oladipo. And for Miami, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Adebayo with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
There's the block. Down low. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 7 points. Here's Butler. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. For 3. And Hero grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
A shot by Butler, no good.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Here's Holmgren. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Butler. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Oklahoma City up 50. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Oladipo. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
You know, just so smart. Kevin Love, tricky, crafty, you name it, he's got it in his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Oladipo. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Hero, the pass to Love. Here's Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Kicks it to Hero. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all.
Hero. Not going to go that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander, he was unstoppable to end the 2021-22 season.
He was, B.A., because before being shut down with that ankle injury, consider this. Shai averaged over 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds over a 13-game span. And that was with shooting splits of 54% and 39% from 3. That's very impressive.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Hero with the bucket.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Oladipo going inside. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
The speed of Victor Oladipo is mind-boggling. This guy gets to the cup with ease.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Saric checks in for Williams. Kyle Lowry's checked in for Miami. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lowry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. Saric shot is off. Miami's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The drive by Butler. It's hauled in by Saric.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Hits the trifecta. Giddey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Butler against Dort. Butler passes to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Giddey against Hero. Pass to Holmgren. There's 31 seconds left in the second period. Back to Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. The Heat have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level. Hard not to foul that guy.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Heat.
And so he hits both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Giddey against Hero. Giddey passes to Saric. Dort outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Oklahoma City in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Butler in at the 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor? Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
They grab their own miss. Williams finds Wiggins. Here's Mann. There's the 3. Love grabs the miss. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Tries again. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, isn't Kevin crafty with the pump fake, knows how to work his way to the free throw line.
And Love drops them both. And here are the Thunder now. 22 was their biggest lead. To the middle. That's tipped. Butler with a steal. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Pass to man. Here's Joe. He's guarded by Hero. And stolen by Adebayo. And it's Butler off the drive. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Butler's got 9.
Signature move by Butler right there. Strong drive, followed by the finish through contact. That's him in a nutshell.
Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Butler. Here's man. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
A different look for Miami. Zeller comes in for Adebayo. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Hero. Pass to Love. Butler with the ball. And he gets the bucket. Butler's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the competitive spirit of Jimmy Butler, play in the paint, yes, sir.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
The kick out to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Here's man. Pass to Robinson Earl. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Robinson Earl's got his first basket. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Joe. Back to Wiggins. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Zeller. Oladipo, right side. Zeller, the pass to Lowry. Drops in the layup for 2.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
And the shot's good by Wiggins. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Oladipo. Joe grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's man. He's got 5. Pass to Joe. Knocks it loose. Back to Robinson Earl. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Lugan Stort. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the 4-man spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Love how alert Oladipo is on the defensive end, using that impressive reach to mess with the passing lanes.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. Rebound by the Heat. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. Butler into the lane. Adebayo.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Williams, a screen on Oladipo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's on target from the high post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting to that in-between game. He's very confident in the mid-range.
Wow, pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Now Gilgeous-Alexander from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Butler. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Martin's got his first points of the game.
Well, it's his intelligence that puts Kyle Lowry up there with the top assist men in the NBA.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. He takes it in, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Back to Giddey. Lowry with a steal. Adebayo passes to Butler. Giddey against Lowry. Back to Martin. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Butler finds Martin. Back to Butler. Oh, deflected. Dort with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And again, the Heat missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Thunder.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Adebayo, and the layup is good off the glass.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Dort. Some solid defense from Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes...
Steve, in this one, we've got two teams that really like to run their offense in the half court.
I know in the modern game, we like to see pace and space, guys shooting the three-point shot. But if this is your team, you must play to your strength. If it's half court, we'll play half court offense.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Now here's Lowry. Hero with it. Out guarded by Murray. Here's Lowry. Here he goes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
From deep, Collins. Atlanta gets it back. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Now here's Collins. 4 on the clock and stolen by Love. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go all the way if he can.
Good hands by Kevin Love. Then he quickly gets the ball up the court.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence, and a big part of this team.
Guys, no question, Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night. And Love had his feet set, was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
Here's Hunter, and there's the drive. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Adebayo. Love goes in. Bucket is good. Love's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Murray, the pass to Young. Over to the left wing. Love against Collins. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Outside Collins. Rebound by Butler.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Hero passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here is Young. Shoots the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Capella against Adebayo. Capella dishes to Murray. Capella with a screen on Hero. Trains the three-pointer. Murray's got 5 points so far.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver. Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
Here's Collins. After the made shot from Kyle Lowry.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Capella kicks to Hunter. Capella with a screen on Butler. Hunter, the pass to Young. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
to the left side wing. Heat moving the ball around. Love can't hit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Young, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Adebayo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shot's good from Young.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
It's a pick by Love. Lowry has the open look. Miami no good on that time either. And a deep three from Young. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got 10. And stolen by Murray. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Knocked loose. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Bogdanovich out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is, getting off the ground fast to slam it down.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. On defense, Miami. 3-point lead. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Collins.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there. Starting at the age of 18, Bogdan spent the first 7 seasons of his career playing internationally for teams in Serbia and Turkey. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Wide open look here for Murray. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And with Bogdanovich, Smitty, he was drafted back in 2014, but didn't come to the NBA until the 2017-18 campaign.
The reason why, Greg, he was too busy winning internationally. 7 league titles, not to mention countless individual honors.
And it's Capella missing. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Hero finds Lowry. Adebayo with the elbow. It's stolen by Adebayo to the inside. Martin. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. Here's Lowry. And the shot goes in. Lowry's got 8.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Bogdanovich looking around. The dish to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Hunter. Murray against Hero. And the basket is good. And now a 4-point Hawks lead. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you play? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks. And timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
Hunter finds Murray. In the corner, it's Hunter. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. To the middle, and stolen by Hunter. Collins with it. Butler covering. Murray for three. Rebound by the Heat. Hero on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Hunter against Butler.
Solid contest from Hunter, using his length to his advantage on the defensive end.
Butler passes to Martin. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Atlanta calls timeout. Young's checked in for Murray. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Lowry. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Most of the time we see Lowry setting up others. Tonight, it's him who's doing the scoring.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Kicks it out to Collins. Hits it from three-point range. Collins has got 5.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Butler against Hunter. The kick outside to Butler. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Over in the corner, Hero. Over Bogdanovich. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thank you, David, for that interview. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Capella kicks to Young. Back to Capella. The kick out to Young. And here's Collins from outside. Hawks for the new shot clock. There's the 3. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Hunter with the jam.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Set solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as the roller for them.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Young from downtown. Back to Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Back to Capella. Pass to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Capella with a screen on Butler. Hunter dishes to Young. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint. Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Atlanta leading by 6. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. It's tipped. Here's Lowry. Finished off the break. Lowry's got 17.
He has quick hands, quick feet. Lowry's incredibly disruptive on the defensive end. Great individual effort.
Bogdanovich against Hero. Collins in the post. 6 on the shot clock. Young's shot is off. The Heat trail by 4. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Young passes to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Hunter. And just miss after miss right now.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Martin from outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Collins looking around. Here's Young driving inside. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Capella kicks to Collins. The kick out to Young. Hunter on the wing. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Yes! And the foul. That one on Collins.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
Murray's checked in for the Hawks. Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
And here are the Heat. They've got a 13-2 run going. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks trailing. Now here's Murray. He's got 11. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
Here's Oladipo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Got it off in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Harassing defensively, Tyler Hero is a competitor who does.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Hawks lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Sadiq Bey is out there with Okongwu. And it's Forrest in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Shoots from 12. Tries again. Okongwu kicks to Hunter. There's three-pointers off the mark. The Heat leading by 3. And stolen by Murray. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back.
Long arms, quick hands, a nose for the basketball. Murray makes a difference on the defensive end.
Here's Adebayo. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Hunter. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Bay. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
And the Hawks making a change here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Young with the ball. Picked up by Hero, and it goes down 2 points.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Here's Oladipo. Trae Young grabs the miss. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Capella. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's good, 2 points.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Oladipo, good.
Oh, a go-to guy in big moments. Oladipo has been an all-star in this league, and Vic embraces the pressure situations.
Pass to Murray. Kicks it to Young. There's the triple. Murray against Hero. Shot clock at 6. A 3-ball. Murray, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
Capella dishes to Murray. Capella sets a screen for Murray. Atlanta gets it back. Capella kicks to Young. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
But Trae. Collins finds Capella. The kick out to Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 21 in the game.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Kevin Love checked in from Miami. .112 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides his team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Young pass to Collins. Now Hunter. And stolen by Love. Here's Butler.
All over that shot. Hunter's length and commitment gives him the upside to be a great defender.
Murray is screen on Oladipo. It's to Murray. The kick out to Young. It's hits. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here. That is world-class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
The Hawks again can't hit.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Count that one. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
From deep three-point range. Tries again. No good. And so it's Miami winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, then there's Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the 4. Now here's Young. And Collins with the slam.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Young. Outside Hunter. And he drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you. And DeAndre Hunter is still just a young talent here in the league, but in college, he was a champ, winning the trophy in 2019.
Dort, the pass to Williams. No good that time. Collins with the defensive effort. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. To the wing, right side. Murray finds Young. Shot clock at 6. Collins. And he can't get that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Having a national championship at the collegiate level is rarer than you think for an NBA player.
Well, it puts him in great company, and it's pretty much guaranteed proof of why everyone was so interested in his progress. He's a winner, and he's got tons of potential.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Hunter. Pass to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Over Dort. Hunter can't get it to go.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating.
Oh, man. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Young, the pass to Collins. No good with the triple. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Collins defending. Back to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Here he goes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Up top, Capella. The kick out to Young. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well, and they run well as a team.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. Inside. Oklahoma City, the rebound. Tries yet again. Hey, rejected by Capella. The 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Hawks trailing. Young with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Dort with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with a ball. And Capella picks him up defensively.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
Outside Young. Lets it go from deep. Another shot. Nice move. And Capella gets it to go.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. Gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him.
And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They lead by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Dort for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Well, in the 2020-21 season, Clint Capella showed how valuable he can be, Brent.
Yeah, he led the league in offensive and defensive rebound percentage, and for his career, he's averaging double digits on the glass. But that season, B.A., man, that was ridiculous, even by his standards. And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. From behind the arc, Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Bogdanovich from long range fires in the triple. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bogdanovich. Dort outside. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Hunter. Bogdanovich with a screen on Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Hunter. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Lets it fly. Here's Joe. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. You got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Here's Joe, defended by Bogdanovich. Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Capella, outside Bogdanovich. Collins outside, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Murray's checked in for the Hawks. The Thunder have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Well, last season for the Thunder, Brent, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, BA. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season.
Collins passes to Capella, outside Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 1:05 left in the half. Pass to Williams. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side Murray. Knocked loose. And stolen by Williams. And here's Wiggins. Defended by Bogdanovich.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Murray finds Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Solid defense from Williams.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Wiggins for 3. Knocks down the triple. Now it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's man in at the point. Young with it, guarded now by Williams. A nice shot by Young.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D. I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Dort, the pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Outside Giddey. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen. That time drawing a foul.
Šarić checks in for Williams. And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Yeah, look, this guy, B.A., has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
Young misses. Thunder with a lead. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Joe. Let's go with a 3. To the inside. And he lays it up and in. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Kicks it out to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. 11 feet out. Good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Collins against Šarić. Here's Murray. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Trae Young. And Šarić throws it down.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Šarić gets to the rim.
Bogdanovich down low. He's got 5. And he drops it in from the low post. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Holmgren's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Pass to Collins. Doesn't go for him. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. 1:52 left in the 3rd quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
SGA entering the NBA as a very good shooter with the potential to become a great one.
Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bogdanovich. Šarić, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Bogdanovich gets that steal, and now they're off to the races.
For Oklahoma City, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Here's Murray. Here's Collins. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 3. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 1st foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Thunder call time here.
Make some noise for your ATL dancer.
26 seconds left in the 3rd. They set the pick. Šarić goes in. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The Hawks trailing. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. 5 ticks left in the 3rd quarter here.
Šarić working his way over to provide some extra coverage that time.
And so it's Oklahoma City leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to the... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And for the Thunder, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. And you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Hey, it takes a lot of confidence and ability to pull off that reverse.
Hey, from anyone else, it'd be shocking. But this guy, he's got it. He's that talented. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Collins passes to Young. From outside, off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Drains the triple. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, often shooting from way beyond the arc, Young easily pops in the short-range 3.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And a deep 3 from Young. To the right side, pass to Murray. Dort against Hunter, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off and gets a trip to the line.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Young, the pass to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's pretty clear that Collins is settling in to the strengths of his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Saric shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Young way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Back to Young. And the layup falls.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Young way outside. And no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Stolen by Collins.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Saric. Oh, and there's, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look. So the official.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort," imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Interesting for a guy his size. Collins a guy who can score at all three levels, so an all-around offensive game.
And both free throws good for Collins.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Pass to Šarić. Fires for three. Collins with the rebound. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing by 6. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Nails it from 3. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
There's Young with the 3. Unable to get that one. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Lou George. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the 2-guard spot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. From deep. And the Thunder another 3.
Wow, Gilgeous-Alexander putting in the time to become a big-time threat with big-time range.
Love the pass to Adebayo. Not going to go that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Butler. Hero kicks to Butler. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Here's Giddey. And the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the three-point shot.
Love dishes to Butler. Driving the lane. That falls. Great assist by Love. He has 7.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Adebayo passes to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Love finds Hero. Love with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot's good by Hero.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And a wide open look for Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Williams passes to George. To stop the run. And Adebayo sends it back. Gilgeous-Alexander against Love. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Butler passes to Adebayo. He kicks to Love. Hero on the wing. He's got 6, and it's Adebayo in the corner. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
From the moment he entered the league, Kevin Love has been one of the top offensive rebounders in the NBA. Simply tenacious.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Love outside. That one good for 2. Love's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, the gorgeous touch from Kevin Love. That just shows you how effective he is when he gets to his favorite spots.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And
fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got Butler, Tyler Hero out there with Oladipo. Then there's Caleb Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Butler in the corner. Down low. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. The Heat with the lead.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And, Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And, Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Butler with the steal. Martin kicks to Hero. Driving in, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, flashy play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 6. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Yes, it is, for that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively, and he's starting to cook a little bit.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, Giddey. After Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Outside, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. The 3. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. Takes the 3. Here's Holmgren. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. Oklahoma City moving it around. To the paint with 1 on the clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Screen by Sharch from outside the arc. Giddy against Oladipo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Now that's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned N1. We see you, Josh Giddey.
It's stolen by Dort. Sharch looking around. Dort with a screen for Sharch. 1:19 left to play here in the half. Here's Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in. Giddey's got 6. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Butler attacking. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a crafty drive by Jimmy Butler. Mixing speeds, getting where he wants to be on the floor.
The Heat have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Here's Joe. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside, Holmgren. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Adebayo finds Butler. It's Oladipo on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Oladipo's got his first points of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Outside Butler, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
The Thunder, 28.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Williams, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Butler goes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Mann. Passes it to Wiggins. To the inside. Here's Robinson Earl. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Love. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And stolen by Butler. Oladipo against Dort. Oladipo dishes to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Boy, the rise and fire off the bounce by Gilgeous-Alexander. With that length and release point, good luck guarding it.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now, here's Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit. The Heat leading by 4. Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. And here is Zeller. Lowry kicks to Butler. It's tipped. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Oladipo. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Kicks it out to Love, to the paint. Heat moving the ball around. Back to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket.
Well, pick and roll play from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really starting to come along.
Butler passes to Lowry. Now here's Love. Lowry finds Butler. Going inside. Here's Zeller. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 5.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Inside. And the jump by Holmgren.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Lowry. And the dunk by Zeller.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Down low, Butler with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Outside Lowry. A second chance effort. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. 6 on the shot clock. And Oladipo. Oh!
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Oladipo. 5 points in the game. Pass to Adebayo. For the three. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Giddey. And here is Holmgren.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And as we finish the third quarter, and let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Lowry out there with Oladipo. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
First team foul.
And stolen by Williams. Yep, right through the net.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Butler. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he slams it one-handed.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle, deflects the pass. A beautiful reverse layup.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
The Thunder with the lead. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from close range. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Adebayo kicks to Love. Back to Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo, it's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 1.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up. And boy, have they.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Lowry has the open look. Connects from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 2.
Lowry is stone cold when it comes to making big-time shots. Go ahead, Kyle.
Giddey the pass to Dort. And a missed layup. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point range, shooting 50% on the three-ball here. Butler kicks to Hero. Butler passes to Hero. Outside for Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded closely. Timeout called the Heat. They're leading by 2. 1:32 left in the fourth. Sharks checked in for the Thunder. Chipped away, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Shard just screen on Butler. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Lowry. Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Adebayo's got 6 in the quarter. And Sharch kicks to Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the 3 ball.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
A shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And someone who welcomes big spots. Jimmy Butler loves that he's at the line.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Inside, Sharch. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Love. It drops.
How does Kevin Love slip away from the defense, comes up with a gigantic fourth-quarter score?
Sharch with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Sharch. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Sharch. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized, and yet here is a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Williams, he's checked in for Sharch.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Butler. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Timeout called the Heat. It's tied at 61. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. seconds left in the game. And here's Love from the arc. Can't get the three to fall. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Knocks it loose.
And taking a technical there is the last thing we want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Night's NBA action. Here on 2K Sports. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around. The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Hunter against Butler. Pass to Love. Off target from three-point range. Murray against Hero. Murray, shot is good.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Outside Butler. Launches it. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Hero on the take. Capella with a rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Collins, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 7.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Love. That one no good. Good D by Murray. The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Collins passes to Young. Now Hunter. The kick out to Young. Clock at 6. Back to Hunter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league. In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first round series against the Knicks was memorable.
Young against Lowry. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, BA. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
Hero, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Murray passes to Collins, and Collins with the slams.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
To the wing on the left. Outside for Love. Pass to Lowry. Hero with it. Here's Butler. Adebayo passes to Love. Hero for 3. And again, the Heat missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Miami has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the three-pointer goes.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Butler up top, Hunter covering. Love for three, and a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Young on the attack, makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
The Heat have gone 6 of 11 so far. Driving in, Lowry. Adebayo, no good. The Hawks trailing. Here's Murray. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Look how quick Lowry is on the drive, zipping past the defense before they can react.
Pass to Capella. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Hero. Back to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Lowry's got 5.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Well, we've seen some great...
Your EuroCup team. Here we go, fans.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Capella with a block.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
That one drops. He ties it up. Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
B.A., he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Atlanta. Hero against Bogdanovich. It's Hero on the take. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
That's his signature move, Tyler Hero, using the screen to create just enough separation.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Lowry against Young. Releases. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
From outside the arc. On target from range. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Lowry into the lane. Here's Adebayo. And then Adebayo slams it in.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Look out below. You got no chance of defending him right there. Pass to Hunter. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
Hero outside. Fires the three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bogdanovich from long range. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Bogdanovich. Some solid defense from Butler. Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Lowry. Hunter with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Young on the attack. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 13.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Back to Hero. From deep 3-point range. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Young, the pass to Capella. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. Capella with a block. They get it back to the left wing. Hero outside. 6 to shoot. Outside for Butler. Love passes to Butler. And he gets it back. Shoots over Capella. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Capella, screen on Lowry. Young from long range. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it.
Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Oladipo. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What I love, there was no panic on his part.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Heat out in front, leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
He's been aggressive all night. Butler's gotten himself into a rhythm, and the defense has no answer.
Butler against Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to, or sometimes you will lose the player's respect.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Kept alive by Atlanta. Here's Capella. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Capella's got 6 points.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. To the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Here's Butler. And the bucket is good. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Zeller. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
B.A., it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Lowry against Young. Oh, sweet move. Lowry, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Lowry against Young. Collins outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
Here's the second effort. And he sinks the layup. Butler's got 19 points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is the potential DeJounte Murray has. When he's feeling it, he can shoulder the offense.
Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. And the Heat lead by 3.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Outside Murray. Pass to Capella. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Okongwu's checked in for Hunter. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. Okongwu. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Kicks it to Hero. Puts up a 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one. 4-3. It doesn't go for him. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. And here's Young. He's got 13. Collins outside. Takes it inside, and the shot's good. Collins has got 8.
Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce.
Pass to Lowry. Hero on the wing. Back to Lowry. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. And the Hawks call time here.
Let's hear it once again for your Heat dancers.
7 seconds left in the third. 1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Screen by Capella. Pass to Collins. Right wing. Now here's Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Young. Lowry with a steal. Hero with it. Checked by Murray. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
Collins outside. Soft touch off the glass.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And it's Butler with the jam.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Ooh, poked away. Murray passes to Collins. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Second chance effort. And the layup by Butler. Butler's gotten 4 this quarter.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
There's Young with the 3, and it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Butler passes to Lowry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
And the Heat making a change here. Love's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Hero finds Love. Back to Hero. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Hunter. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
Back to Young. Love against Collins. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Collins.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Pass to Hero. Butler on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Young with the bucket. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Love. Hero for three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 11. Young from long range. No good there. And Miami will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11. He drops it from range. Hero's got 16 in the second half.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved really enjoyable to watch.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Fires from deep. And it's Love missing. Outside Young. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. The three ball. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella. And he's now got the double-double.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
So it's Miami picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most. Sending those...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.